Welcome back to HD Racing and welcome back to multiplayer on Forza Motorsport. We are back in the Qualifier Series and I'm taking you right along to qualifying. And yeah, I've done a little bit of practice. We are still in the Honda Civic, but this time on Grand Oak. It's the same variant, I think it's a club variant, I don't know what it's called, but it's the same variant that is in the intro series of the single player campaign. Oh, fairly short track. I've taken soft tires. As I said, I did a little bit of practice and actually soft tires run out really quickly. Like I was able to do a couple of laps, but yeah, they really degraded and you could feel that heavily. We are gonna try soft tires in the race this time as well. So maybe you will get to see how bad these tires can get. But for now, let's try to get a good lap in qualifying. And carry a lot of speed through this first corner, all the way to the outside. Even the second corner is quite fast. Need to go back towards the left, brake a little bit harder for this corner, take a lot of the curb. You can see you can almost cut over it completely. It's the slowest corner here, it's the left-hander. And then we had to this right-hander, and I'm actually running a little bit wide, but apparently still on track. That's good. And need to get on power very early, because now we are flat out until the start-finish line. See what our time is here. Let's try to get another good lap in.
One remaining.
Wasn't that great, but was okay. Let's try and improve on that. Still got quite a lot of time, so that is not an issue. Probably a little bit slow through that corner. Oh damn, that was an off track. No penalty, okay. But I'm not sure if this is gonna count then. Because I'm not sure if laps that are basically invalid are gonna count towards the qualifying. Well, we'll get to see. If not, it's not a big deal. I don't need to start towards the front. It's kind of interesting to have a middle of the race start and just be within the pack of cars. See, we are faster, so is this gonna count? Well, it looked like it was. So this was a 58. Always kind of disconcerting. It takes away control and then you go straight towards the wall. But yeah, we were able to do... Okay, no, it didn't count, as you can see. It showed my best time. You can see that on the right was a 58.0, which would have put us up towards the front, but I did cut this one corner a little bit. No penalty, but still an invalid lap, so it didn't count. So our actual time that is on the leaderboard is a second slower. It happens, it's not a big deal. But yeah, I'm gonna assume we're gonna start somewhere in the middle of the field once everyone has put in their qualifying times. Also, there's still quite a bit of time left, as you can see in the top right on the practice counter. So I'm not gonna make you wait through that. I'm again gonna see you back at the starting line of the race. And welcome back to the start of the race. I did a little bit more practice, also trying out if the soft tires actually work long enough. Well, I can tell you they probably won't. It's gonna be an 8-lap race and I feel like they're gonna be really destroyed by the end. But we're gonna try anyway. I think I'm not the only one. There's a lot of people on mediums. Well, actually, I'm almost the only one. There's quite few people that are running anything else but mediums. But well, we're gonna see. The game says that the difference between mediums and softs on this track is about 1 second per lap. Not sure if that is accurate, but just something that the game tells you there. So we're just gonna see. Like, I might be faster in the beginning, but yeah, you will see the tires degrade and that will have a big impact on my performance. We're starting in P5 and yeah, Let's see what we can do. Again, let's be mostly safe as much as we can. Oh, this is gonna be dangerous. I don't want to go in the middle there. So need to take care with the guys behind, and there's already some contact here. Luckily, I was not involved. And since I'm taking the soft tires, I need to be a little bit careful, especially with locking up and spinning the wheels on acceleration as well. Because if I destroy the tires too quickly, I might not even get to the end of the race, so I have to pit. Not something I want to do. But let's see, maybe I'm wrong, maybe the tires will hold. But 8 laps of this, it's 8 minutes of driving, roundabout. Let's see if that is something I can do on softs. I should be faster than the guys in front, which are on mediums. But that is something we will have to see. Careful with this guy in front. Yeah, sorry. That was definitely my bad. Luckily no penalty here. Running a little wide. But in this race, at least the leader is not running away quite as fast. So maybe we still got a shot, but we need to try and get past these guys in front. As I said, I think the guys in front are all running mediums. So my advantage of being faster only really comes into play if I can manage to get by them. I'm not gonna be able to do that when I do that. Oh, what a save. Nice. Didn't even lose all that much time. Oh, he really does brake quite hard here. Don't think you need to do that. Oh well. Let's maybe try and wait for him to make a bit of a mistake. Maybe just get a better exit somewhere. Right now, I feel like it's kind of difficult to get by, even though this track is also really wide. Really struggling. Now we know he is gonna brake early here. So let's maybe try and go around the outside of it. No, this time he didn't brake as much. Okay. This was a collision. Didn't even feel anything or hear anything. Yeah, and as you can see in the bottom right where the car silhouette is, you can see beside the tires the little bars, which at least in the front are degraded to almost half right now. That is my tire health basically, and it's not looking great. We are on the halfway mark, but I know from experience, from just driving some practice, that once these tires are getting to yellow and then to orange and red, it's gonna be very much, well, way more difficult to keep the car on track and to drive properly. The car already understeers quite a lot, and once the tires are gone, it just does that even more. Oh, I'm running wide here. Now I'm actually losing out to the guys in front already. Guy behind is quite far away still, so that's okay. But yeah, take a look at this corner. I can take that flat easy. We will have to see if at the end of the race I can even still do that. Because I feel like that might be problematic. Also here, already feeling that the car is understeering more. You can see in the bottom right, tires in the front are now yellow. So already used up quite a bit. Probably this tire scrubbing, what you hear, is not helping our cars, and they are already turning orange and red. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem. Guy behind me is already catching. Two laps to go. Can we at least hold on to P4? Guy behind, yeah, he does just right in. Nothing I can really do. I mean, I didn't take the best line, but still. I feel like at the end of this race I'm gonna drive on my rim. Like, do you know the feeling, maybe you've had that in real life, where you puncture a tire and you notice because of the sound and how your car feels. I've had that happen once to me. I had a flat tire because of a screw that went in there. This guy's ghosted. Interesting. But this is basically how this feels. You feel the scrubbing, like the whole wheel is shaking, and well, the understeer is crazy. I can't even go close to the limit here. Normally I was doing 58s, 59s. Now this was a lap time of 104. So, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, I can tell you this is not driving well. So just as a heads up, if you are heading into multiplayer, take softs for qualifying for sure, but remember to switch to mediums for the race. Because like maybe one of the other races you can get to the end on softs, but in this one, not really. And you can see now in the bottom right, not only are my tires basically gone. Oh boy, oh boy. Yep. Can't even turn anymore. I mean, we are on P6 and the guy behind is still 7 seconds away, so maybe we can bring this home. But, oh boy, not good. Yeah. I mean, the tires are not completely bald yet, but close to. Oh, let's be careful here. Don't go off track. Yeah, it was easy flat this corner, not anymore. Oh boy. Okay, this was an experience. I mean, this wasn't an experiment. I wanted to try this because in the first race I just didn't think about tires at all and was just going on mediums, both for qualifying and for the race, which worked okay. But for this race, at least I noticed in the qualifying that softs really do help, but they run out quite quickly. Which I think this is great. This, at least for the longer races, will allow for some strategy at some point. I'm really curious for when I am actually able to go into these more advanced series in the featured multiplayer, where races are going to be longer and maybe there's mandatory pit stops even. It's going to be very interesting. But as I said, for qualifying, the Qualifier Series, for the races in Qualifier Series, please do take mediums. It's just safer, easier to drive, and you probably are gonna perform better in the end, as you could probably tell. But yeah, still interesting race for our second event in the Qualifier Series. Again, if you like this kind of content, leave me a like. Also comment down below what you would like to see, or if there's anything specific that you would like me to try. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I've been HD Racing. Thanks for watching.